Alright, so New York has signed Clayster. Clayster, obviously being a world champion, is a great signing, I believe. Obviously, winning back-to-back championships, a lot of people are going to want him, and New York had dropped three substitutes and temp, I believe, and accuracy and attach had signed with Minnesota, so this left with Mac and Zuma. So we were thinking, well, what player were they going to sign? Well, Clayster ended up signing with them. Clayster being a three-time champion, caught up to Karma, has the same amount of championships as, well, world championships as Crim 6, being one of the greatest Call of Duty players to ever play the game. Well, what does this put the New York Subliners in? Well, they have Clayster, Mac, and Zuma. Zuma being a great SMG player, great SMD player, and has been a consistent player almost every Call of Duty. Never has been a poor player, never has been a inconsistent player, but also sometimes has been a star player, but not always has been a star player. He's always been decent or star, and last year he was a star at certain points in the Modern Warfare season. Zuma had shown that he could be a star in Modern Warfare season until they made a couple changes in the game, and eventually they fell off as a team, and so did Zuma. And then you have Mac, who has shown to be a really great player, sometimes can show star ability, and still has lots of potential for the future. And then you have Clayster, who's a man who won champs last year with Dallas Empire, and obviously had to be dropped due to the 5v5 to 4v4 rule, where they only allowed 5 players in a team as a starting team, and 4 players as the starting team. So Clayster, being a back-to-back champion and having all these obviously all these teams wanting to sign you, obviously he has some value. The man has been really great at developing talent, and you have Mac, a new player, a new rookie from last year from Modern Warfare, and Clayster has been known to develop some players in Simp and Abizi, those two becoming one of the best SMG duels in the Call of Duty League, and Simp being considered one of the best or the best player at some point. So having Clayster on his team, I believe he can develop Mac. Clayster still is a great AR player, and you cannot doubt that he is a great AR player, since he did it consistently last year with the Dallas Empire and sometimes even dropped some bombs. Clayster still has the talent to, I believe, be a great AR player and still be a leader and still develop these young players. And then you have Zuma. Zuma being a great SMG. This team just needs another SMG, or they just need another flexible player. Mac is flexible. He is an AR/SMG. He can play both, I believe, since I think he just played AR due to New York not having a great AR, since they had attached Temp, Zuma, and him, and also, well, they had accuracy, who was another AR player. So when the meta went to 2 ARs and 3 SMGs, I believe Mac went from SMG to AR. So this is obviously suited for Mac. Mac can play SMG and AR. So this is a good team starting off, I believe. They have lots of talent in Clayster and Mac, and also you have a consistent SMG in Zuma. I believe this team just needs a really strong fourth to at least contend, or at least be above the middle of the pack. I don't believe they'll be straight away top 3, top 4, since they have to deal with Dallas, who has every single position is a star. And then you have Atlanta FaZe, who has constant stars, and also Huntsman, who has still has a lot of talent. While Clayster has Mac and Zuma, you just need a really strong fourth, and then we'll see where they go from there. Since sure, Clayster can do the dirty work, and he can cover the holes that the team has. And sure, this team does not have a lot of holes. I believe Clayster can be flexible and can rotate and slay, or he could just be the man posting up in the back, holding the spawns. And you have Zuma, who can also do that, doing the long routes, doing the rotations, winning the rotations. And you have Mac who can slay. There's not many holes in this team. You just need a fourth who is smart, who can be consistent and put up those numbers when you need them, and also fill up the little holes in this team, which is probably going to be S&D, since you have Clayster, who I don't believe he was a great S&D player in the past before Dallas. Sure, Dallas was a great S&D team overall, but it's because they had Illy, they had obviously Krim, and they also had Shotzi, and those players were great at working together in S&D due to Illy obviously being an S&D specialist before he came into the league. So now you have Mac and Clayster who can perform in the respawns, and you have Zuma who is a specialist in S&D and can perform in S&D. You just need another, I believe, another player who's great at S&D but can also put up numbers in respawn like how Zuma can. Who is that player? I don't know. That's whatever New York says they need. It doesn't matter that when I tell you what the team needs, because the team is gonna know inside of their team that, well, maybe we need to cover this hole, or maybe we need to cover that hole. It's not up to us to speculate. At least I believe so, because if we speculate, I'm pretty sure we're going to be wrong, because a lot of times teams have different issues than what we actually think they have. Alright, well, the videos are getting a little long now. It's already at 6 minutes, but at the end of the day, I just want to say Clayster, great signing for the New York Subliners. Already has three world championships, and maybe if this team is built right, you can chase that fourth. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and good luck Clayster at New York. Bet Dallas fans really miss you, and I'll see you on the next one.